Would you agree that this is one of the most shameful failures of government in our lifetime?
Yes, and it's gone on over a very, very long period of time, decades. I had actually constituents come and see me who lost their son in the infected blood scandal, and they were showing me the photographs of, it's obviously happened a long time ago, but they were showing me the photographs of him and how he deteriorated. And, you know, as a parent, anyone would, you know, hearing these stories would absolutely agree with the premise of your question.
You make the point that it was a long time ago you saw those photographs. It's embarrassing that, I mean, and it's tragic actually that these people haven't had compensation. I mean, what went wrong with the machinery? I mean, how is it that so many people are now saying, I missed it?
Well, talking to the parents, I haven't obviously seen the report yet, and I think actually, by the way, when that comes out tomorrow, that's very important that that's a day for those who've been affected, like the constituents of mine, rather than for government, but we will come back and respond quickly to it. But listening to those parents who lost their son, I mean, it just makes you angry inside to hear about all the different, you know, essentially lack of anybody taking responsibility, mismanagement.
Everybody had a reason why nothing could happen.
Exactly.
Including, by the way, the politicians.
Well, I mean, I think everyone was, you know, I think everyone was, almost certainly everyone was, again, I haven't seen the report, but I think we know enough about it to know that. And it just made me angry to know that they had lost their son without anyone ever taking responsibility, without it, and so on. So I think this is why it's very important, this report, and tomorrow, because it will give that family and many others the opportunity, and also the opportunity for government to properly respond, which we'll do
the thing,
quickly.
I don't want to turn this into part of a political thing, but the thing that they would say they're most angry about is that it's taken so long to get the compensation scheme up and running, and that has taken place under your watch, or your administration's watch.
Well, it's gone on so long. It's actually taken place under every shade of government, in fact.
No, but
it's not been a quick
the decision about the compensation scheme, I think, is only 4 or 5 years ago, and it's just taken. I think what I'm really trying to say is, would you agree it's just taken too long, even in recent times when everybody knew what had gone on? Theresa May set up the inquiry in 2017. Everybody knew it had gone on, and it's still. Still.
Yes, and look, again, as I'm not a real expert on this, in fact, when I checked, they're the only 2 constituents of mine, or one family, who've been affected. So I think that's the other thing, that it's affected a lot of people, but over a very broad, you know, geographical spread in the country. So perhaps there's just never been that critical mass, I don't know. But yes, I think this has been too slow. Of course I do. I mean, you can't speak to that family and many others that will be around the country and not simply think that this is a massive injustice which needs to be put right. And I know the government said we will. The report tomorrow, I think, will be the day for that family and others. And then I know the government will want to respond quickly.